Hi. Hi.
So Tony Sunshine has been making his way around the media circuit promoting whatever he's promoting, and he stopped by Dren Starr's podcast Coastal Chronicles, and he said he was never signed to Big Pun's Foundation Records. Tony says that contracts were never drawn up, no signatures, and Pun passed away and it never happened. It was only a one conversation thing. He disputes the fact that people claim he was signed to Pun and he ain't keep it real, calling it cap, claiming that Joe was actually the one that got him a record deal and an opportunity of a lifetime, and he's forever grateful for Joe. Typically I would play the clip, but I know these dudes waiting to hit me with a copyright or a strike, so you guys can look it up. But what I did come with today are receipts from Gongu Roach, who I interviewed, and this is what he had to say.
Man, roll the clip.
So, do you know the situation with Remy Ma and Tony Sunshine? They were signed to Foundation Records.
Yeah, I got the contracts. Yeah, I mean, well, if you look at it, I mean, she signed them both over for $75,000 and a percentage override on future compositions.
What does that mean?
Well, that she would get points off their future
got
projects.
You, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then that was what you were talking about when you said that if you really wanted to, you could have taken legal action against Remy, because when they dropped that whole all the way up.
Oh yeah, because it kind of got suspended while she was in jail. But yeah, I could have dogged them out on that. Absolutely. There's no maybes about it.
She ended up getting $75,000 from signing them over, but she was still owed money, like on any future earnings.
Well, she was owed. Yeah, she was owed future royalties. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
So Tony's never put out an album. But Remy, when she had released the There's Something About Remy, I think, the solo album, her debut album, did Liza get anything from that?
She, according to Remy, she gave Joe $30,000 to Joe that Liza never got.
Right, because then I remember hearing Liza on Clubhouse. She said that Remy had told her, like, hey, did you get the $30,000 I sent you? And she's like, what $30,000? And then that's when Remy discovered that she gave it to Joe and Joe never gave it to Liza. That's crazy. But wait, we ain't empty the clip yet. Yeah, there's more. Here's Liza Rios talking about it on Clubhouse previously.
So while I became homeless, that's when Remy was going through her course. And I didn't reach out because I was going through my own. Then one day, it was like the week before, a few days before she got sentenced. Oh, she got the verdict, whatever, happened. I called her and she had like a little attitude, which it was only right because I haven't kept in touch with her the whole time or whatever. And I told her, I'm sorry, I haven't kept in touch with you, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'm homeless with the kids. And her whole attitude changed. She's like, what, you homeless? I'm like, yeah, I'm homeless with the kids. And she was like, what? Why do you, she was upset, that I was homeless. And then she said, didn't you get the $30,000 that I sent you? I said, what? I said, no, I ain't getting no $30,000. I said, oh my gosh, I sent you the $30,000. I told Joe, I said, I got the deal. I think she got a $90,000 deal. And she told Joe to give me the $30,000 and that she got $60,000 back. And at that time, she wasn't really talking to me. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, I said, I'm sorry, mama, to tell you, but I never got that money. I said, you was better off pulling up to the block and giving it to Star, the check, because I never got it. So they breached their contract. I never got what was due to me. So if I wanted to be whole, I could have went to court and fought that and she would have still been my artist. But I wasn't even trying to do that. And then Tony Sunshine called at one point saying, crying about all the deals that he had acquired and that he's sorry because he was supposed to, give us something, but he's just been really up in the game and all the deals. It was so many deals that he acquired, and then the deals, I guess they ran the budget, and then he didn't have no deal anymore, no money, and then he'll get another deal. I don't know, it was a whole mess with him, but yeah, but that was the situation. I don't know if she will ever admit it, but that was a conversation we had, and then that 2-3 days later, you know what I'm saying, that's when she went to court, and that's when she was found guilty.
Wait, Tony, are you saying that your brother Big Pun, his wife, was lying about you? That you weren't on the phone with her, saying that you couldn't give her the money that she was supposed to get from all those deals that you signed? Like, wait, are you coming back and saying now that she was lying about all of this? That you were really never signed to Foundation Records and she was supposed to get her cut from that? Really? Remember? Twin!
Hi.
Wait. Tony, weren't you just on Instagram criticizing Cuban, saying he left Pun's family in a shelter? But here you were really owing Pun's family some money that could have kept them out of the shelter? Antonio Cruz, isn't that you? Now it all makes sense. Why you feel comfortable being next to the man responsible for stealing $2.3 million from them and leaving them in a shelter. Oh, I got it now. Birds of a feather flock together. And we know you know about them birds, especially them cocks, right?
Right across the face. Right across the face. Hi.
It's funny how people love to rewrite history. Tony says he has a Spanish album coming out that was supposed to be coming out last summer, maybe even longer than that. Remember? I caught him buying views on YouTube.
Hi.
I'm sure people were checking for a new Tony album. I mean, you can tell by his monthly listeners on Spotify.
Hi.
He also says he has an R&B album coming out too. Let's see how it pans out. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Are you gonna buy a new Tony Sunshine album? Are you really checking for that music? Put your thoughts down in the comments and make sure you like and subscribe and stay connected with Panda Chop TV. Peace!
Panda chop.
Panda chop.
Panda chop.
Panda chop.
Panda chop.
Panda chop.
Panda chop.